Okay, so we played around,
Yep.
and what did we find?
We found this was the height, and we also had to triple it because we couldn't fit it properly when it was just doubled.
Okay, so what do you think? You think that's the height, or is that? I see you kind of playing with it a little bit more.
This one's a little off the ground though.
All right. What about our one from yesterday?
Oh,
How did that one work out? Move it over more towards the middle.
Well, these aren't off the ground. Yeah, these are fine.
Yeah, so we're having a hard time finding the height here.
Maybe we can't actually make it with the reds.
I don't know. I really don't actually. I haven't even looked in the zone geometry book to see if this is even possible. But that's at least a decent approximation.
Yeah, we could use it.
We could use it. We have a couple other problems though, trying to find the volume of the dodecahedron.
Well, we don't know how to find the area of a pentagon.
Yeah, finding the area of a pentagon is a little tricky too.
So, well, it is a regular pentagon.
You're right. It is a regular pentagon. So, what are the angles in the of that regular pentagon going to be?
It's 104.
It's 108.
And why is it 108?
Because the angles add up to 540, and there's 5 of them.
Okay. Yeah. So 108. And then we have another problem too, actually. Do you know what the other
We
problem
need to
is?
find the relationship between a red and a blue.
Yeah, we don't know how long the reds are.
Well, we know the green struts compared to the green struts compared to the blue struts are root 2.
The long greens.
Bring your triangle over from yesterday. The pyramid. It's right behind you.
Oh yeah.
How could we use that to find the length of the red struts?
What if we made this right triangle? This is one of the legs. This is another leg, and that is the hypotenuse.
Okay, so we know the height on that one because we know how long the
Yellows
yellows are. And it was a complicated, remember when we had to enter that into Wolfram Alpha yesterday?
Yeah.
All right, so how would we find the other height, or the other leg of that triangle?
Well, it looks like,
Maybe it's a green strut.
it looks like it could be a green strip. We might be able to do the same thing here, but it might create the same problem. How could we find that?
Yeah, but let's focus on the triangle for a second. How can we find that height?
Wow. We could. Though I think it might be a green strut.
Well,
I don't know.
this is the center. So maybe we could find if we call long blues 1 like we usually do.
Yeah?
This is 3, and we might be able to find it because this is the center of the triangle, but since it's an equilateral triangle, it's also the circumcenter.
Ooh, okay, so a little geometry might help us.
So we could maybe find it because this is the radius of the circle.
Okay, so maybe if we did some geometry, we could find it.
What about if we put all these equilateral triangles in? If we put all these equilateral triangles in, there would be 2 of them to here. So we just have to find the height of the equilateral triangle.
Oh, that's a very interesting idea. Why don't, tell you what, let's turn the camera off and why don't you do that?
Okay.
All right, that's a very interesting idea.